Okay, this is an instructional video to show you how to measure for an accurate string length if you don't have a string for your bow, don't know what length string you need. With today's low stretch materials, you really need to be as accurate with this measurement as you can be. I've got two well-known top-of-the-line bows here. This is a long bow. And what you do to get an accurate measurement, place a tape measure where the groove crosses the limb, right where the groove crosses the limb on the belly side of the bow. Now I use a clamp that's got some pads on it to keep it from scratching the limbs up, but I clamp that tape measure in place and then I pull it along the belly side of the limb, keeping it tight, and go across the handle, keeping it tight down the belly side of the limb to the opposite, same spot on the opposite limb tip. And you can see that that gives us a measurement of 60 inches. Now, this bow is marked 60-inch AMO. It actually measures 62 inches tip to tip, 60 inches groove to groove. This recurve, to measure a recurve, you take your tape measure and go where the groove crosses the back of the limb. On most recurves, that's about the shoulder of the groove. Fix your tape where it won't slip on you. Get it lined up right. Again, you're measuring across the belly side of the limb, across the handle, keeping the tape measure tight, to the opposite limb tip, same spot on the opposite limb tip. Now, you'll see on this one that we have a measurement of 59¼ inches. This bow is marked as AMO 60 inches, measures 59¼ groove to groove, measures 61¼ tip to tip. So as you can see, if you had gone by the 60-inch AMO length, you probably would have been off on your string length. That measurement minus 3 inches on a properly constructed and conditioned low stretch material string will put a recurve in the vicinity of an 8-inch brace height and it'll vary from 7.5 to 8.5, but it'll be on average about 8 inches and will give you a safe adjustment ratio of 7.5 to 8.5. On a long bow, that measurement minus 3 inches will give you an average brace height of 7 inches with a safe adjustment variation from 6.5 to 7.5. And like I say, that average brace height is going to vary according to the style of the bow, thickness and width of the limbs. Actually, even the angle of the limbs off the handle will change that some, but you'll be close enough with that measurement on a properly constructed and conditioned low stretch high performance string that you're going to have a string that's going to be a length that you'll be able to adjust to your brace height without having to have too much twist in it or too little twist. And that's what we're looking for. That's how you measure for an accurate AMO string length.